Good morning, students. So from 7th standard physics, I'm going to take the first chapter, measurement. Okay, from your science book, first part, that is going to be your physics. Okay, from that I'll be taking your chapter measurement today. Okay, so from this chapter, a small thing is very important called physical quantity. It can be called as a small thing, but it has a very big history behind it. Okay, so this physical quantity is actually classified into two types called fundamental quantity and derived quantity. Fine. So this fundamental quantity is the quantity which cannot be expressed in the terms of any other quantity. That is, it cannot be divided, it cannot be multiplied, anything it cannot be done. So it is a quantity and it cannot be expressed by the terms of any other thing. Okay, and that is called as what? Fundamental quantity. And what about derived quantity? Derived quantity is again a physical quantity, but that is obtained on multiplication, division, subtraction and addition. Okay, see the difference between each of them. Fundamental cannot be expressed in terms of other, but derived is expressed in terms of other. Okay, so two or more than 3 quantities together makes the derived quantity. The name itself says it is called what? Derived. Okay, but fundamental is not so. Okay, it's a single unit. Okay, fine. So now we'll start with area. What is meant by an area? So nothing but how much space it is occupying over a flat surface is exactly called as what? Area. So this area, I am representing it by the symbol capital A. Fine. And this area is exactly equal to length represented by L into breadth by B. Okay, so both of them is having a unit of meter is equal to L into B. That is equal to what? M into M, called meter into meter, gonna be meter square. Okay, fine. Okay, next from table 1.1 from your book, please take a look over that. Okay, so in that, for derived quantities they have given many examples. Okay, many examples have been actually been given in your textbook, so please go through that. In that, how to derive the SI units has also been given. What I gave a small example in area. Okay, so meter into meter is called what? Meter square. That is what been given in your textbook also. Okay, what I have said, please apply it, you'll get the answer exactly. Fine. Next, we'll solve a problem for it. Okay, question is, what is the area of 10 square of side 1 meter? For a square, we know that each side is going to be same. So length equal to breadth equal to what? 1 meter. So for 1 square, the area is going to be what? 1 into 1, that is length into breadth equal to what? 1 meter square. Okay, so if for 1 square it is 1 meter square, then what about for 10 squares? So for 10 square, 10 into 1 meter square will be giving you the value what? 10 meter square. Fine. So this is how you got the answer for 10 squares. Okay, so now we'll go to the next part, that is called a small. I had just given you a small flow chart for the clear application of physical quantities like fundamental and derived quantity. Fine. So I have said about fundamental quantity early. So this fundamental quantity will be having their own fundamental units also. Okay, and apart from this, okay, fundamental quantities is actually used to measure a very long distances. At that case, two important fundamental quantities will be taken into account. One is called astronomical unit, the other one is light year. Fine. And here area is about area, volume, density, mass, weight, all will come under what? Derived quantity. Fine. So how will you find a area of rectangle is? Rectangle you have drawn, the length I am taking as B and breadth as A. So length into breadth, A into B is going to be what? L into B. That is giving your area of a rectangle. Fine. If suppose I have kept a value of A equal to 2 and B equal to what? 4. At that case, what happened? A into B, that is 2 into 4 is equal to what? 8 meters square will be the area of rectangle. Okay, so then area of circle. Circle I have drawn very roughly. I know it's looking very ugly, but still okay. Okay, so this circle with radius what? R. The area is going to be what? Pi r square. Okay, that symbol which I have encircle will be called what? Pi. Okay, given the name of what? Pi. So r is going to be a radius. Pi, the value is 3.14. Please remember that value, it is very important. Okay, so area of circle is going to be what? pi into r square. You have to just square and multiply the radius of the circle into what? Pi. And pi is what? 3.14. Fine. And now comes the area of triangle. So I have drawn again a rough triangle. I know that it is looking like a pyramid, but it's okay. It's like a triangle only. So underlying part B is something called what? Base, and h is going to be the height. Okay. And area of triangle is actually half into base B into height h. Okay. So for this I have given a value like B is equal to what? 2, and h, that is called height, is equal to 5. Apply it, half into base 2 is into 5. Okay. So it is, when you are cancelling 2 and 2, 5 will be remaining. So 5 meters square is the area of this triangle. Okay, fine. Clear now? And now comes about the volume. So in my previous example I would have given you. Okay. So if you take a water bottle, it is filled with 1 liter of water. So that water bottle will give you its density. Okay. Or called mass, or called weight. Okay. But what about that water? That water will give you your volume. Okay. So that bottle of 1 liter, the 1 liter will be your volume of that bottle. Fine. That is the best example for what? Volume. So volume of a cube is going to be, cube will have all its sides same as a square, right? So A into A into A is equal to what? A cube. Suppose the length of the cube, breadth of the cube, height of the cube, everything is going to be like 2. Okay. At that case it will become what? 2 cube, that is equal to what? 8. Okay. Because for a cube all the sides are same. Okay. For the volume of cylinder, okay, I have taken for a volume of cylinder. I have drawn a rough cylinder. It looks like a Coke bottle. Okay. So in that, see, pi r square h is going to be the volume of a cylinder, where pi I have said you 3.14 value it is. Okay. And r is gonna be its radius of the base part. I have symbolized r also. It's not looking like r, but still okay. Say it is r only. Okay. Then height h is actually okay. So then you have to substitute the value. Fine. Next, okay, you have to give the value as what? Meter cube only. Okay, wow. So next comes is all about density. Okay. So a mass of substance in unit volume. Unit means what? Now per. Okay, called divided by. That's called 1 unit volume. So density, capital D, is equal to mass upon volume. And SI unit of density also we want to find, right? So mass SI unit is kg, and for volume it is meter cube. So kg upon meter cube. So SI unit of density will be obviously what? Kg per meter cube. That oblique sign between kg and meter cube is spelled as what? Per. Okay, or divided. Okay. So kg per meter cube. I have seen here, see, kg upon meter cube is equal to kg per meter cube. Fine. So I said about 2 fundamental units for measuring a long distance. No. So one is called what? Astronomical unit. The other one is called light year. So for astronomical unit, it is represented as AU. Okay. So what does this astronomical unit actually means? So here, 1 astronomical unit is exactly equal to the average distance between the sun and the earth is called what? Astronomical. 1 astronomical unit is between the sun and earth. The average distance is called what? The astronomical unit. Okay. So the value of 1 astronomical unit is about 1.496 into 10 power 11 meter. So if suppose for 24 AU, that is called astronomical unit, what will be the value and how will you express it in meter? If this was the question asked, for 1 AU it is 1.496 into 10 power 11 meter. So what about for 24 AU? 24 into 1.496 into 10 power 11 meter. It is going to be equal to, in terms of what? Meter. Fine. So next comes is all about the light year. Okay. So what is exactly meant by light year is the distance traveled by the light in the vacuum. Okay. So remember that vacuum does not have any medium.